What is going on, you guys? I'm back with another video. Today we're going to take a look at the Transformers Studio Series 86 Scrapper. Try to get this LED to stand up. So, before we take a look at Scrapper or his accessory, if this light don't stay up, let's go over the box. So here you have your Studio Series packaging. Nice image here of Scrapper in his robot mode. His vehicle mode. He is from Transformers the movie. Here you get a nice shot of Autobot City. Here on this side you have an image of Devastator. He is one of 5 for Devastator. See, I said this with the Bone Crusher review. This right here, this is a little messed up, but whatever. On the back you have your obligatory product shot of the figure, the scene he is from, which he seems to be based off, again, the shuttle scene from the beginning of the movie. And you have your 1-sentence bio. So that is it for the packaging. Being that these are the new Studio Series packaging, no more backgrounds. So, focus. Here is Scrapper's gun, molded in the same plastic as Bone Crusher's gun. But, yeah, that's the gun. Well, here is Scrapper, the leader of the Constructicons, and the left leg of Devastator. And I really like him, despite him not having a waist, which, given what he has to do, I get it. I can understand not being able to have a waist rotation, but getting a look at him, he's that same shade of green and purple with some silver on the tires, just like Bone Crusher. His shovel can move up and down, and he can roll. The gun has a peg here that could store on one of these 4 pegs on the back. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Silly me. I forgot he also comes with these 2 weapons. These are Devastator's weapons. You have this purple gun and this purple gun. You can combine them. Here, it's a little tricky to do, and I'm afraid of combining this sometimes. But here you have Devastator's gun. I feel like it's not supposed. I don't know which way it's supposed to go. See, there's a nub here. Hold on. Focus. Let's take Scrapper out of there a minute, and maybe we'll focus right there. There's a nub there, and there are these 2 grooves here in the gun. So you would assume that way. But yeah, whatever. Here's Devastator's gun. And you can already tell that this is going to be a short handle. Hold on. There we go. Just to show you how the weapon looks in a bot's hand, I'll just grab a random bot I got over here. Inferno. Here's him holding Devastator's gun. So you can see how big that looks. That's going to look small in Devastator's hands. But yeah. And so let's bring back in Scrapper. You can also store the guns for him. There's a peg here on the bottom of the big gun over here. And there's a port here on the side for this gun, if it wants to work, which it doesn't. And like that. You can store Scrapper's pistol here on the port of the side of the big gun. And there you've got all your weapons stored. Oh, there's that. So let's get some comparisons done with Scrapper. This LED does not want to cooperate. Fine. One minute. Okay, so let's do a couple comparisons. Wait a minute. That didn't seem right. Okay, so whatever. Anyway, comparison time. So let's bring out some other bots. Some leg bots. So here we have the Age of the Primes Deluxe Air Raid. I swore this guy had landing gear, but here he is with a leg bot. And with Legacy Evolution Breakdown. And just for a general comparison, here he is with the 35th anniversary Siege Megatron. I just don't have the turret or the cannon piece attached. And here he is with his buddy, Bone Crusher. Now we've got 2 out of the 6 Constructicons ready. Oh, there's that. Now I will show you guys his leg mode. And bam, there is the leg mode for Devastator. And yeah, it's a leg. You don't get much. You will get a pretty decent set of ankle tilt there. But yeah, that's all you really get in this mode. For leg mode comparison, here's the back end of Breakdown. Because Breakdown doesn't become a proper leg, and neither does Air Raid, because these guys are combiners that just kind of get crammed onto a space. So here's Air Raid and Breakdown. So, yeah. Alright, let's go to his robot mode. And here we have Scrapper in his robot mode, and man, do I love the robot mode. One sec. Okay, so here he is in his robot mode, and he looks pretty good. There we go. That's a little better. Let's get a close-up look at his head sculpt. Very nice helmet sculpt. Still using like the gunmetal-y silver color instead of the gray, but beggars can't be choosers on the paint apps. Articulation-wise, his head's on a ball joint. Get some wiggle waggle. You get some upward and downward movement with the hinge for the transformation. But if you just hold the chest in place, yeah, head can do a full 360. Arms can do a full 360. They can go in and out. You do have a bicep or butterfly joint due to how his arm works. Elbow or bicep swivel. Elbow bend. Inward wrist due to transformation. Nothing at the waist due to the combiner gimmick. Legs can go forward, back, that far, in and out. Thigh rotation. Knee bend. The foot could pivot forward, and you get a massive ankle tilt. So he's pretty posable outside of the wrist and the waist. I mean, like I said, the waist, I can live without a waist rotation on him, just given how he has to be the ankle of the combiner. Now, that's not his gun. That's his gun. Give him that so he can shoot the Autobots or the Decepticons because they want to take over. It's the 86 movie. Or you can give him Devastator's weapons so you can do some bigger damage. If you don't want him to hold this gun, there is a port here on the gun and a peg here on the shovel. So you can store that gun on his back. Let's take Devastator's gun out of here. Give him back his gun. Now, my only nitpick, like I said, with this mode is just no waist. But again, I get it. And for some reason, when I bend this knee, it sounds like it's going to freaking crack. I don't know. It might just be the screw. I might just have to loosen the screw in his knee. And I don't like these wrists because it's just inward and then that's it. So his hand looks kind of flat and not there. I'm hoping that's something DNA will fix with their upcoming kit for the Constructicons. But we'll see what happens there. So let's bring in some bots for comparison. Camera is not wanting to cooperate. That's a go figure in my book. There we go. Let's start off with the leg bots again. So here he is with the Legacy Evolution breakdown. See how he looks with a Studicon. Here it is with Age of the Primes Air Raid. And I just realized these two have the same kind of leg transformation. Like both their legs kind of do that thing. Oh, there's that. Just because, again, here he is with the 35th anniversary Siege Megatron. So you can see how he stands with the Voyager. That looks really good and cartoon accurate. I cannot wait for 86 Megatron. And finally, here he is with his buddy Bone Crusher. And the two of them do look great together. Our Constructicon team are coming together very nicely. You freaking combiner teams are getting to clash with me. But yeah, so now we've got the left leg of Devastator and the right arm of Devastator. Oh, but that is that. Overall, what do I think of 86 Scrapper? I think he's pretty fun. Despite my nitpick about the waist. Like I said in the last video, the waist, I feel like the waist is something that all the Constructicons are going to suffer a thing without, outside of Long Haul. Because he has to have it for Devastator. But, yeah. I don't know. I can't really comment on much of it right now just because I only have 2 out of the 6. So, we will get to Devastator sooner than later. You won't see a review of Long Haul Hook from me until near the summer. maybe near the end of summer, the beginning of the fall, whenever those guys are supposed to come out. Yeah. So let me know in the comments below what you think of this review. I personally really like this guy. I'm glad we're getting the Constructicons. My con shelf is looking a lot fuller now that I've got them, and the Combaticons are coming. So, yeah. Oh, this has been the review for the Transformers Studio Series 86 Voyager Class Scrapper. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys later.